Apparently you said you could then it's just pain again, start from yeah.
No. Yeah, good game.
With Manchester United, but what did Jose Mourinho have to say about links with his compatriots? Jose Fonte.
80.
With Joe Hart, this week that he would consider a loan move abroad with Sevilla and Borussia Dortmund both interested. It now appears that Everton have become the front runners to sign the Manchester City goalkeeper.
Yeah, we understand that Everton have been monitoring his situation. One source has told us that he faces a move to Goodison Park. Whilst on comment on Hart specifically, he did hint that he wanted to sign another goalkeeper.
From the United. Talk about rumours because then we can keep that to be quiet. Something names, players linked to Everton, and then they'll have to build it too much. And then I prefer don't talk about players who still in contract with other teams than Everton.
If a player of his quality became available, is that an opportunity that you would have to look at?
We always look after players
26.
who have a stronger squad than we have. I think it's one of our jobs to improve the team. If you think we don't have that type of player in the squad, then what we will sign that player.
Of course, Hart fell out of
45.
the City after Pep Guardiola left him out of his first 2 games in charge. Claudio Bravo has been targeted as a replacement, and Barcelona wouldn't clarify his long-term future. Director Robert Fernandez confirmed that Bravo will not be leaving before the weekend, but interestingly, he added, after that, we will see. Despite the move to City to close, Bravo played in Barcelona's opening 2 games of the season, the 2-legged Spanish Super Cup, and saved
25.
in a victory. Bravo's deal could be held up due to Barcelona wanting to find another goalkeeper before Bravo leaves. We understand that they're interested in Valencia keeper Diego Alves. Senior goalkeeper Marc-André ter Stegen has any interest.
This is the transfer centre,
26.
and this is a big bit of transfer news because Sky Sports is telling us this evening that Crystal have now agreed a fee with Liverpool signing. They've been chasing him for most of the summer. They've been knocked back on a couple of occasions. Liverpool wanted to recoup the money they paid for him a year or so ago, but
60.
they've got there. They've agreed a fee, which would be £32 million with Liverpool for Christian Benteke. No need at all on medicals and that sort of thing, but the fee that has been agreed with the deal finally taken to the process.
The Manchester clubs have, of course, dominated the transfer window so far, and could United
81.
before the deadline bill?
Southampton on the Friday night football, which is live on Sky Sports, and ahead of the game, they want to take a comment on all the agreements.
I don't care. You still looking to do business before the end of the transfer window. The market is going to the
38.
Very happy with players I have, and I think I will speak about players from other clubs.
Mourinho not exactly ruling out any more signings, and they're happy with his squad. Builder's world record transfer. Mourinho appears to suggest that his spending this window was over.
The market closes on the 31st of August, but Is trying to do everything to close our market before kilometers. So normally next week we will have our
41.
What about Liverpool? They strengthened before the window shut. Bertrand Moreno criticised their performance against Arsenal on Sunday, and Jurgen Klopp hadn't ruled out signing another left back. Moreno gave away a first-half penalty in the Emirates, but Klopp defended the Spaniard and said he does have good defensive options.
Second half.
Yeah.
all things around. It's not about money, only guy or defending open technique. But if you go on this, I think you will not because there's a lot of players in our team who can play without style play. The most comfortable
70.
retail and already one can be in the game.
So a big name arrival in the offing at Crystal Palace. We've heard from 9 Premier League managers today on their transfer plans.
45.
What would be edging closer to breaking their transfer record. There we go. We're told what Juventus are continuing negotiations over the signing of Roberto Pereira. Reports in Italy are going as far as saying the deal is indeed done. While our understanding is that things are indeed moving quickly.
100.
After what the player travel to the UK for a medical before to the home screen and Arsenal. They had a press conference very early this morning. Sky sources understand they're still trying to agree a fee with Valencia for Shkodran Mustafi, who's agreed to join the Gunners and they continue to
85.
Here's what they have to pay just a little bit early.
86.
Exactly. Down at the moment. It's not the Mustafi deal proving a problem. It's still continuing to develop. I can expect I don't speak about
41.
Oh, 100.
I don't want to spend the money.
Okay.
To reassure you, we are ready to spend the money we have. Take it away. Not the money we haven't got. And it's not my money.
81.
What about players potentially going out? We know that Wenger wants to keep and even extend a contract with this man, Serge Gnabry. Sky sources say Gnabry Arsenal are willing to let out on loan. Hertha Berlin in Germany are interested and expected to find out this week if their loan request has been accepted. And they spent time at West Brom last season. Let's get to the Premier League champions. Didn't have it all their own way on opening day against
39.
losing 2-1, but Sky sources are saying Jeff Luck is considering Leicester winner was deeply unhappy at not being allowed to talk to West Brom after they bid £12 million for the player last Friday. Another source has told us that Leicester will stand firm and keep. Look, indeed, that's exactly what earlier today. Let's get to Tottenham Hotspur, another 12-year-old from the field to moving. So this guy is telling us that Tottenham are back in talks with Marseille over the signing of this man, winger George Kevin and Kudus. Maurizio Pochettino didn't give much away at the news conference earlier, but said you may not see the last of the arrivals at White Hart Lane. It's in that.
60.
What's the bringing any players up? So you got someone player or three or maybe no one.
The answer coming up later in the show.
62.
Manchester United got the Jose Mourinho era underway with a 3-1 win at Bournemouth, extending the Portuguese manager's record, never suffering defeat on the opening of the Premier League.
60.
Yes, United fans won't have to wait long for success under Mourinho. At all the previous clubs where he served a piece of full campaign, he's won the league within 2 seasons of taking charge, though none of his reigns have ever extended to full.
76.
We have to build a team now. Stunning for the goal.
85.
An established team. This one is not established. He has to build his own team. He has to probably buy 3 or 4 more players and build a team to challenge.
One of the areas Mourinho will look to improve if a title challenge is to be
35.
is United's goal threat at Old Trafford. Last season, under Louis van Gaal, the Red Devils averaged fewer goals per game on soil than in any other captain.
The criticism under Louis van Gaal was the possession-based side, they played too many balls sideways, backwards.
45.
Under Jose Mourinho, I think he will be direct. I think when you've got players like Martial, Ibrahimovic, you have to play the ball forward. I think it'll suit the team.
Southampton will be visitors to Old Trafford in the first Friday night game of the season. When comparing Saints' results and goal return with that of
81.
the last season, they're eerily similar. The only differences in their final lead for
125.
last time out means that none of Southampton's last 4 managers have won their first Premier League game in charge. Mauricio Pochettino also took his state side to Old Trafford for his second game, losing 2-1 in January 2013.
Everybody over the last 2 or 3 seasons, when Nigel Atkins left, when Pochettino left, everybody's waiting for Southampton to fail or
42.
Southampton will fail now. But that club foundations are quite solid, and I think they'll continue to grow.
Summer signing Nathan Redmond had a memorable debut, scoring the equaliser, whilst also covering more distance and making more sprints than his average at former club Norwich. Should he get on the score sheet again, Portillo seems to change for the second season running. Manchester United's record-breaking search for Paul Pogba from Juventus has really boosted the appetite of Trafford.
20.
The powerful Frenchman provided more assists than any other player in Serie A last season and was more influential in games when compared to United's most creative midfielder last year.
When teams have come to Old Trafford or played against Man United, I think United lost a little bit that fear factor.
Second out, double 5.
I think now with Paul Pogba, Fellaini, Carrick in midfield, Pereira, I think United have got physique, they've got stature. And when you get that tunnel before the game and you see
Southampton will arrive at Old Trafford unbeaten in their last 3 visits, winning the last 2 by a goal to nil. The most recent of those
140.
Manchester United seems particularly deep, perhaps surprising considering how threatening they've been on the side of the park. Despite those results, Southampton have struggled overall in the Premier League when facing Manchester United, losing 23 of the 34 meetings. Saints have never won 3 league games in a row at Old Trafford, and Mourinho will certainly be keen to maintain that.
they want those 3 points on the table. So they want to start the season well with wins under his belt. So I think it's a difficult game for Southampton. I can't see them winning. A point at best, but other than that,
26.
While one of the Premier League's newest managers, Sarri, had to settle for a draw in his first game, another Italian enjoyed his first win as Antonio Conte's Chelsea secured a victory. Eden Hazard scored first in the season, taking his tally to 5 goals in his last 6 Premier League appearances, having failed to find the net in 29 before that. Watford will be aware of Hazard's result. In the calendar year of 2016, they've been strong defensively at home, conceding only 11 goals. Impressive compared to the 17 led by Chelsea at 7-3. Scorers in both teams would be a battle of the goalkeepers. Aurelio Gomez has made more saves in 2016 than his Chelsea counterpart Thibaut Courtois. The Belgian does have more clean sheets.
They'll be busy. I think Gomez will be incredible.
36.
He can be outstanding, or he can be yes, can't do that. They'll be very well set up. They will definitely squeeze the goalkeeper. We won't have enough time to patches out to the fullbacks. So the keepers will be busy. There'll be goals, and they'll be facing the game.
In the corresponding
24.
Stephen Gomez was the hero, helping Watford avoid another defeat in the game here. Overall, they trail in their Premier League history 3-1. Their only win came back in September 1999
with Alan Smart scoring the only goal of the game for the then newly promoted club.
$33.
When you need some emergency cash,
First half.
during the summer, they don't charge you at all. But you pay, it's crystal clear. That's like mother side. Stress on.
52.
$19.
Green light. Already, I want you to find the straight green. Did you do?
60.
Just call me Mr. Greenlight.
85.
That's a drive out win. Just like saving on car insurance. WWE
80.
Sports box office. To order Shy customers press the green button or channel 491 for further details.
100.
$66.
Although there were plenty of positives for Sunderland and Middlesbrough to take from the Premier League opening weekend, ultimately the two Northeast rivals felt a sense of frustration, not coming away with more to show for their efforts in their respective games. Amidst that, for Sunderland, however, the landmark at
71.
allowed him to join an elite group of players who have scored in 16 or more Premier League seasons, showing that he's again likely to be Sunderland's main goal threat.
Marini's a good player, but sometimes he plays off the right.
58.
But he can't be playing off the left. But when you focus on Marina for his, he's going to be super key that he's important. And he's fine. Because you know if he's fit, he will score goals. And like you've done for some of the in there, sort of, he's been a great host.
And the first Premier League experience could be more vital than ever, judging by Sunderland's signings this summer. Adnan Januzaj, Donald Love, and Manchester United.
74.
While Rochi was farmed out on loan.
45.
Forgetful, it's ranked as the signing of Yann Villa, who's been linked with a return to the stadium flight. Last season, the on-loan Frenchman recorded more successful
Second up.
and created more chances than any other Sunderland player. He'd surely be a welcome addition.
Important that David Moyes brings to the door because what he doesn't
60.
want to stay away from a club of Sunderland are that are quite stale and an old squad that have been together quite a few years. He needs to freshen it up. So, and Villa certainly had a brilliant season last year. If we can get him through the door on a permanent basis, that would be fantastic.
26.
Middlesbrough, meanwhile, will have survival as their main objective. United's defence line, they may fancy their chances of avoiding immediate relegation. This they managed in 1996 and 1999, when their achievements were founded on conceding fewer goals than either of the other newly promoted teams.
85.
Borough will rely on the experience of Stuart Downing. The only player in the current
60.
Premier League. And having assisted more goals than any other Middlesbrough man in the division's history, he could be a key supply line to new signing Alvaro Negredo.
60.
The Spaniard has arrived on loan from Valencia and made a neat impact in Borough's score with Stoke City. His only touch in the opposition.
40.
He's a presence with Premier League pedigree from his time at Manchester City, would well bring out the best in his team.
60.
Very, very good. George Rose is an excellent step forward. He can all up, not the Christian, but he'll learn. Imagine the Negredo. Negredo coming through the door will give everyone a lift. Whether it be players or staff, and more important, to keep up that player come through the door. So he could be really good at this player.
55.
Negredo and Joe will be looking at further Derby Day misery on Moyes, who's got a poor record in local head-to-head. As a Premier League manager, the Scotsman has won only 3 of the
24 derbies in which he's been involved. But with Sunderland having avoided defeat in their last 4 meetings with the Borough, boys will be looking to take a 3 points to fight the encounter. Overall, these two can't be separated in the Premier League with 5 wins apiece. However, both sets of fans will be eager to take
55.
part in the first top flight clash between the clubs since 2009. It's not that I'm playing in the North Marbury. For a player, it's great because the atmosphere is like it's boisterous, which is for a footballer it's fantastic. So it makes a great derby.
Oh.
I imagine this game will be pretty special.
120.
Slow start to the season, a point against newly promoted Middlesbrough. Manager Mark Hughes, former Sanchez, goal to pick up their first 3 points. The result means that new manager Pep Guardiola has won the opening league game in
First.
the last 7 seasons. With some anticipation and expectation, Man City's new defensive line. So, the former Everton player was partnered by the experienced Alexander Kolarov in a makeshift centre-back partnership.
I only think he's going to be special. I think Everton, who to be the senior
Third that.
to a certain point, we haven't
Yeah.
seniors around him, big personalities around him to guide him through a game. Don't put too much pressure on him. I think all that's always pointing in the right direction. He'll get better. And
Come on, fair it.
Gurdan Shaqiri's second half strike comes point for Togo, threatening in the final.
81.
Equaliser came through their only shot on target, as the Potters recorded a joint second lowest shooting accuracy on the first weekend.
41.
Historically, Stoke have struggled in the Premier League, shooting on 8 occasions.
81.
But Mark Hughes won 2 of their 3 wins against his old side. The first back in August 2014, with Mandarin Hughes scoring the only goal of the game with his 5 individual efforts.
60.
$85.
Struggled in front of goal last season, but if their opening day performance at Burnley is anything to go by, they may be more of a threat this time around. Their tally of 9 shots
80.
on target was more than any other side managed, and their persistence paid off. Roy Fair's late winner.
55.
Swansea picked up where they left off at the end of last campaign. Positive results during their run-in saw them finish comfortably in the table, and head coach
45.
Wigan League will be hoping his side's good home form to continue.
26.
That might make the trip to South Wales appear daunting for Hull City, but after their hard
25.
career with the Champions, United will be looking for back-to-back victories. Determination to fight the last time out was impressive. Hull managed the best tackle success rate from the opening round of fixtures. But correcting a poor recent record on the road will be a challenge.
90.
Last term, Hull's final away game was the regular championship scored just 1.
100.
The Camden games from last weekend's victory see them finally buck that trend. Earlier in the programme, we asked you which Mansfield player has made the most friendly appearances, all of which were in starting 11. Former Middlesbrough, Aston Villa and Crystal Palace defender Gareth Southgate remarkably started every game of his Premier League playing career.
47.
After showing so much flair last season, Tottenham Hotspur's campaign started slowly, picking up just a point from their opening game, while Crystal Palace succumbed to their 13th defeat of 2016 with a loss to West Bromwich Albion. Spurs salvaged a point from their game with Everton, but Palace's worries continue as they sit just 1 place off the bottom.
Third dart.
With a lack of attacking accuracy with 4 shots on target. Everton Andros Townsend failed to score, and with Yannick Bolassi's departure to Everton, signing an inventive forward will be high on the manager's list.
You now has got to
60.
how good is he at managing individual personalities He just put on there. He was doing telling off to. He's got enough
60.
talent on the pitch. He's got enough talent. And he, that shows how good a manager.
Last season's second highest scoring Premier League side lacked their own spark last weekend. But Eric Lamella, who's played a part in 7 goals in his last 7,
33.
for the North London side. Top started in the 6 wins, 2 of them last season. 2015, Song Heung-min scored to give Tottenham their first home victory of the season. Whilst in the reverse fixture, a stunning
100.
from Dele Alli from the Spurs come back from a goal down to eventually beat the Eagles.
140.
West Bromwich Albion got off to the perfect start on the opening day, winning all 3 points.
41.
Paris. Salomon Rondon scored the only goal of the game at Selhurst Park. And the net in each of his last 3 Premier League appearances.
120.
Of a 7-game contract. That victory brought an end to the Baggies' 9 games in the run that stretched back to March. It was also the first time they tasted victory in the opening game
66.
since 2012-13. Tony Pulis' side won just 6 times at home last season, so will be keen to improve on that this time round.
Oh, you bastard. 22.
Their first test at the Hawthorns this term will be the visit of Ron Coolidge Everton. Fourth with Tottenham Hotspur in their Premier League season opener, leading the Merseyside
55.
conceded 22 goals. Their last 14 games. That time, Koeman will lead his side to fight
No.
away from home. Everton didn't win any of their final 6 away games at the back end of last season, though were unbeaten in their previous 8 matches on the road prior to that. The Toffees have won on their last 2 leagues.
Yeah, 25.
So may fancy their chances.
2 darts.
This week, the first Friday night game of the new season is Manchester United hosting Southampton. Last season's top 2 meet on Saturday.
45.
North East Derby on Sunday. 13 teams.
81.
As ever in mid-August, a few new signings made a significant entry.
45.
And of course, Hull City was the surprise story at the start of the new campaign. Can they make it 2 wins out of 2? And as the Olympics draw to a close, West Ham begin a new Olympian era. Until next time, from Dave Farah, me, John Champion, and the rest of the team.
Get RAC roadside rescue for just $29.99. RAC Patrol is a qualified mechanic equipped with over 500 parts and tools, so we fix 4 out of 5 cars at the roadside. We're quick too. On average, our patrol will fix you in just 30 minutes. We need your garage. Yes, to you. So get a roadside rescue from the RAC for just $29.99. Wait until 100 900. Or visit rac.co.uk.
Put the score in.
I'll have it's your screen still.
It's on you at the moment.
According to this, it's on you.
Right, we should refresh.
Oh, there we go, it's gone. Come in.
There you go.
Just rinse it off.
26.
$45.
40.
$100.
45.
45.
$125.
Right.
Come on. 36.
2016 Super League playoffs. Victory in this guarantee a top four finish and be the perfect Wembley boost for the league leaders. Bradford has named a side that reflects the prize on offer and the task at hand. The Catalan Dragons are stuck in reverse, but very
65.
fighting back. And well, they need to. A win. More, the top four will be within their grasp. So Hull are 8 points clear of the 5th place Catalan Dragons if we have a look at the First Utilities Super League Super 8 table. Win tonight will put them 10 in front with 8 points available to them.
100.
Would be guaranteed to play all. The Catalans win as well. Less is certain. Certainly, St. Helens will have that 4-point class gap. Have stages 24 hours later when they take on the Wigan Warriors at the DW Stadium. That is a game we will have for you on Sky Sports. Saints, of course, have won 7 in a row. And the Wigan Warriors, they have won well played. They have lost 4 of their last 5 in the league and the cup. On Saturday at 2 p.m. to Halliwell Jones. The other cup finalists, the Warrington Wolves, they got the Casper Tigers. Warrington Wolves, they have won. They have won. Lost just 1 of their last 9 games. Casper Tigers have won their last 3 consecutive Super League matches. And then at the Select Security Stadium on Sunday, it's the Witches Vikings against the Wakefield Trinity Wildcats. Both of these
13.
City that is forging ahead of a Wembley visit next week. We're going to focus on this game against the Catalan Dragons in the company of Phil Clark. Shortly,
Second dart.
Well, thanks, Brian. A lot of injury news this week, with the Catalan Dragons being dealt the biggest of blows. Their star anchor, Todd Carney, has been ruled out for the rest of the season with new ligament damage. The Dragons will also be without Justin Hollow for 3 weeks. Jody Broughton joins him on the sideline, but after he suffered a quad injury. And Pat Richards played his final rugby league game for Catalan winner, who announced his retirement last month. He's been ruled out for the rest of the season with a knee injury. Warren Fraser will also be without Anthony Maria for the remainder of 2016. Lee Jewett has played his final game for Castleford. The season has been cut short due to a knee problem.
100.
And Sean Wayne will be without Dominic Feeding for the rest of the year after he suffered an ACL injury. He's limited to Manly for next season. Porter's contract is set to expire at the end of the year. Time in Super League looks to have come to an end. Meanwhile, St Helens will be without the scrum half for the next 2 games.
98.
That's dangerous throw on Lucas Calvert. Well, Aston Sims is to be on the verge of signing a new contract with Warrington. The club until the end of 2018. And reports suggest Nathan Hayton Brown will be a Wildcat next season. The Salford winger who is off contract at the Red Devils.
60.
Superb force, scoring 5 times in his last 2 games. That players have issued an apology. Salford supporters may travel to their game at Lee next month after they suffered that 76-16 loss in London on Sunday.
Got a very nice gesture from the Buckley Bulldogs players and injury
45.
Roll the list. Carney, Marie, Richard, Hull, wants to go with her as well as absolutely. They scored 17 out on the field here tonight. We said Barry and Terry to speak to players. Players of both teams are right. About an hour and a half to go in the stadium here. Barry and Terry caught up with them shortly.
108 got 3rd dart.
Yeah, shot.
Oh, nice. 7.
Yeah, I mean, we're proud of that. We're not showing away that a lot of the overseas players are out. So I think it's a great opportunity for some of these young French kids to show the new kind of strikers here, what we have tonight.
45.
43.
Start working the pre-season. I'm back on the year before, just a bit out of shape. I've got a lot of
60.
injuries, so went down to that time rehab and
Oh,
45.
kind of always be prepared. We know it's a bit of a tough game because we got the true injury tonight. But we need to win tonight to be in the top four. And,
26.
26.
100.
United, very happy.
45.
Plenty of absentees from Bill Arthur.
58.
Look at the future of French rugby league tonight, I would suggest. Certainly is the case that Brian, so many homegrown players field for Laurent Freytinoud tonight. 14 of the 17 French qualified. Down to the host of players out. You've already mentioned them, and Jenna has
81.
on it earlier on, but the fact that Carney, Jody Broadman, Justin Morrow are out for 3 weeks. The rest of the season back gone for good. A bleak future, immediate future. So maybe the talk now for the Catalan Dragons is what happens next season. A lot of these overseas recruits have signed on for next season and beyond. So there's not going to be great upheaval at the Catalan Dragons in the close season, but they are looking for a couple of big name players. I'm told there are a couple of names. Meanwhile, for Hull FC, the future is very bright indeed, and possibly brighter sooner.
109.
They've been planning for a big future. I don't think they were planning for it to arrive quite so soon. To be in with a chance of a treble at this stage is beyond a lot of people's expectations at this club. It's still got to be achieved. There's a bit of work to be done. But all around you, there's talk of Wembley, of the fans, the people behind the scenes planning for Wembley. The people going out on the pitch tonight, their focus is very much on the night, on the
11.
Great, and the fact that they could wrap up their top four play. So the fact that Gary Ellis is missing, Liam Watts is incidental. Players going out there know what their job is tonight, and that is to guarantee that they are in the top four, and so they can go to Wembley without having to worry about that particular aspect. That's certainly
2.
on that coach. Okay, let's take off one point that Bill Arthur made here. And Lee Radford planning. He suggested that they're ahead of where they expected to be at this stage of the long-term plan they put in place. When you look at Hull FC, at what part of the season did you think that they are the real deal and they are capable of achieving something? I always look back at this point of the season to try to find a day, a week, or a match something turned around. Because at this time last year, they finished 8th, but now up in first position. That's a tremendous shift up the league table. And you really see that in any sport in Britain. Right at the level, really. It's been remarkable work. What was fascinating is this look at Catalan Dragons 3 times this season, and they've already beaten them 3 times. When I look back over the reflection of the season and look at the round 2 fixture, when Hull travelled to Birmingham early in the season, back in February, I thought then, the strides that this was, they were like 38 points back then. And the quality of the attacking play looked different from 2015. I thought, hey,
First up.
this is the time. Hey, come on, this is the time. This is the time. Probably worth contextualising that with as well. This is the Catalan Dragon side that has added Pat Richards, Ben Stewart, Justin Horrell, Richie Myler, and Paul Aiton.
45.
The Catalan Dragons. They have delivered to large parts of the year that come on stuck off late. Let's go back and focus on Hull FC. One of the stars for the FC
60.
is the man not be on the international board, that's Jamie Shaw. And if I go back in a moment to that match, I think the style of the traffic squad was trying to take the team from teams who faced his first and second players. So the man who's played the ball, Jamie Shaw, hasn't closed off. He's supposed to play the break and then go on and show the ability to score length of the field try. You know what? Teams who finish in the half don't make the play. Really are able to score tries at that style. He's here tonight, 24 years of age, and I think maturing and developing and learning and improving. His career is almost parallel to Lee Radford's in starting in the first team here. It's been fantastic. He's missed only 3 games this season.
85.
2 of those. It's very important to the side of it. Clearly improving the team. So Lee Radford and Hull are a real deal this year. But you'd have to think so. The way they've played. But what fascinates me tonight, a lot of people are talking about Wembley. It's, in my memory, teams who are good sides who can win trophies are mentally tough to their opponents. They don't get distracted. They don't worry about injuries on mistakes. They kick on, and they won't be distracted by what they're in the chicken.
120.
He can take advantage of that. We'll hear from him shortly. But first, the man of the moment, Lee Radford, is still on.
Lee, obviously, people will be thinking
60.
what's coming up in the game of Wembley, but top of the table and 3-1. Presumably the real first.
Top, yeah, for us in
45.
and shows our top 4. But it's going to be difficult. We've got to go to scratch. I don't know, we're going to have to perform. Look at the rest of it.
40.
One or two people with
We'll carry
80.
They've done that for our season when they've been called up and
30.
Once the tough turnaround for you, you've got injured players and not incentive. So,
6 second out.
that's what we are. Team, I think, 30 yards and then they will get push forward the rest of the week. So, like,
81.
Twenty-two.
you know you can be competitive against this whole time. Generally, you are.
60.
Yeah, it's always tough when you're. Or just as on that.
41.
Say that to them,
81.
pretty well.
Oh, you bastard. 80. 80, yeah.
Yeah,
121.
81.
Ah, 81.
They need to hold the real player, I think, Morgan Esther, in his hands on the ball. And that's for 3 seasons. He's only featured in about a third of the games this season. But his strike rate in scoring tries is pretty impressive. And if he can get his hands on the ball, he's playing at fullback again tonight. This is the 6th time in the last 10 games he's done that. He's a dangerous player. Tony Higo and Lucas Albert in the half, and he will not get his hands on the ball enough times this time. Not particularly too worried because I suppose that's
37.
Ricky Meyer, you've got standing half of Tony Higo and Lucas Albert. Quite possibly so. I think there might be so much improvisation in their attacking play that very often can be dangerous to defend against. You know what? It won't be predictable. Whatever the mix of their draws together, whatever they use to protect. We haven't really seen his career seems to have this year gone back. I wouldn't see it reignite. They haven't almost hasn't yet that they do. Well, let's see, certainly don't. They have an abundance now of choices. Mark Steve returns today, and he partners, who I believe is essential. I want to get your opinion. Carlos Tumavani's contribution to LFC this year. Started in the centres, but now found himself at they're almost hit. Well, he's probably one of the most dangerous individual runners. If I was going to play this year, I wouldn't want him to be opposite me because he does look very hard. He can change direction. He can
move very quickly, and he's very, very strong. But I think really there's a combination. When you look back at Hull last year, and I've asked myself many times,
No,
what was
Stuart.
the problem? Why couldn't they attack? Why didn't they score? I've never necessarily joking. But he plays enough to me looks to be more dangerous, a better balance of the side than when Leon Price plays there. There might be other players who affect that as well. You might see maybe Bruiser, maybe the goal players at the side. It does seem to be a better Hull attacking team, but he plays in a stand-up position.
Yeah, very good in attack on the team and very good in defence.
Said that.
Yeah.
Well played.
Yeah, good game.
Yeah, good game. Catch you again.
Yeah, see you later. Bye.
Bye.